What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Monday, December the 22nd, a couple of days after Christmas. I hope you had a good one and if you're still in the holiday mood. I have my friend over here, Lynn Rossy.
Hi, Paul. Good to have you.
Yeah,
27th. Yeah, 2 days after Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
New Year.
Right.
Woohoo.
You want to talk about mindful eating. Now, this is the time of the year when we could overeat very easily, right?
Yeah, and a little bit of overeating is fine during the holidays. The unfortunate thing is that people, instead of enjoying their overeating, they overeat, maybe enjoy it, and then they feel guilty about it, and they shame themselves about it, and then they make it worse, right? So if you overeat a little bit during the holidays, it's okay.
So you're saying some people will overeat, shame themselves and feel bad about it?
Yes, Paul. I know you're different. I know, Paul, you're different. But there are just thousands and thousands of people across the country that really feel bad about their bodies and feel bad about the food that they eat all the time. And it's epidemic. It really is epidemic, this kind of feeling bad about ourselves, right? Particularly, I say particularly women, because mostly women come to my classes. I have a few men that come, but women in particular have been really at the mercy of the diet culture that we live in. You know, you're supposed to be a certain weight. You're supposed to never age. You're supposed to always look a certain way. And so women go through many years of their lives just really feeling bad about themselves and criticizing and judging themselves. And one of the things that I do in my classes, my Eat for Life class, which I have two of them starting in January, is I help women and men and anybody that comes begin to really love and respect themselves and their bodies just the way they are.
For who they are.
For who they are.
Right.
And then they start to treat themselves better.
Yes. We were talking about that earlier, about the fact that many of us feel that during the holidays, things have to be just perfect, and they don't have to be perfect.
No.
And it's the same thing with you as a person. None of us are perfect.
Well, so I made my goal Imperfection a long time ago, and I am perfect at it every day. At Imperfection.
Yeah.
So make your goal Imperfection, and you can just be happy all the time.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good to me.
Because we're really good at imperfection. That means that we're human, right? So I have 2 classes starting in January, one Tuesday evenings and one Thursday during the day, where people can come for 10 weeks and learn the skill of mindfulness.
Now, is this going to be in-person classes?
No, it's online. It's all online over Zoom.
Okay.
Yes, because I have people from around the world, right, that come and take my classes.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though you're imperfect.
I am very imperfect, and they love that about me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm real. I'm real.
And that's true.
And I tell people, I don't try to put on some kind of, airs about being perfect. I am human just like everybody else, and it makes people relax, around me. And I'm very transparent about the struggles that I've been through with eating in my past and with all kinds of things in my past, and people resonate with that.
I think people you become endearing if you are truthful.
Yes.
As you said, not trying to put on airs.
Right.
Just be who you are.
Right.
Accept who you are.
Yes.
And you know what? If other people don't want to accept you for who you are, that's their problem.
That's their problem, yeah.
It's not your problem.
Right. So I use mindfulness, again, this skill that helps us be in the present moment without judgment. That's the definition of mindfulness. And we start there, and we pay attention to why are we eating? How much are we eating? How much does the body want? I help people begin to develop a respectful relationship with their bodies so that you're interacting with the body's needs in a way that helps it be healthier.
Yeah. And isn't it important to eat when you're hungry and not just eat because you're supposed to eat at that time?
Yes, yes. Well, there's a lot of reasons why we eat. A lot of emotional eating takes place. In our world today, people eat because they're stressed, because they're bored, because they're happy, because they're sad, because they're lonely, because they don't have anything to do. There's so many reasons why we eat besides physical hunger. And not that that's bad some of the time, but in general, you want to eat when you're physically hungry and not eat when you're not physically hungry, because the body doesn't really need food then, right? So if you do once in a while, that's fine. Again, it's like in moderation.
And then when you talk about mindful eating,
Yes.
it's important, and I've learned this from you,
Yes.
and from Dr. Anand Chakolingam.
Oh, yes.
It is important to savor your
Savor.
food. Take time.
Yes.
Don't just wolf it down.
I have a whole book about that. It's called
Yeah.
Savor Every Bite.
Right. I tend, oh, there's your book, Savor
Yeah,
Every
there we
Bite.
go.
I tend to wolf it down and eat fast, but I'm trying to learn to
Slow
just
down.
eat a little bit slower.
Slow down, chew thoroughly, and savor.
See,
and you enjoy it so much more. And you learn when the body is getting full, and you
Right.
stop when the body has had enough.
I'm like my mom. My mom and I would eat. My mom ate very fast, and my dad ate slow. And he'd always sit across the table from my mom, and he'd say, "Slow down, Marie. Nobody's going to steal that food from you."
Well, and if you grew up in a big family where there wasn't that much food,
Yeah.
people were scrambling
Well,
for food. But so people do carry from their childhood beliefs
Yeah.
and programming into their eating lives as adults.
So just slow down.
Slow down.
Savor every
every bite.
Take slow bites.
Yes.
And
Take a few breaths.
This is
so good. Yes.
And then you know what? You fill up faster, don't you? If you eat slower.
Well, you notice that you're filling up. Yeah, and you take the time to eat, the body registers the fullness. And it takes 20 minutes for the body to really register fullness.
Oh, really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Absolutely.
if you wolf down a meal in 15 minutes
Yeah.
or 10 minutes,
You
you're still going to be hungry and you're going to think you need to eat more.
Yes, yeah. So come to my class. Like I said, I've got classes on Tuesday evenings.
how do they come to your
and
class?
Thursday. Just come to my website, lynnrossy.com, and they can find all the information about how to register for my classes. And even for people that are having some financial difficulties, I have a sliding scale, so it should be affordable for most people to do this. Because I am passionate about people having a new relationship with their bodies and with food. And it really just gives my whole life meaning to be able to do this for people and
that's
to do
nice.
it with people. And so, check it out and come, because you will have not only a better relationship with food in your body, but your whole life. Because mindfulness, you take to everything in your life, and people, realize about halfway through the class, they're like, this isn't just about eating, is it? I'm like, no, it's not. It's really about how can I live in a way that I'm happier and healthier and more at ease. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's okay not to be perfect.
Absolutely.
It's okay not to be perfect. You got blemishes, show those blemishes. All right.
Embrace them and enjoy them.
Yeah, all right. Lynn Rossy, always a pleasure to have you here. I hope you have a very pleasant, wonderful
22. Yes, and you too.
Isn't it hard to
Paul.
believe?
No, it's like it's just come here so fast.
The older you get, the faster it goes.
goes really quick.
Okay. Very happy Christmas.
Enjoy every
Happy
moment.
New Year to you. See, there's my imperfection. Pepper P, Missouri.edu. Bye-bye.